if we're worried about the scientific aspects of why you feel worse, why you feel the most depressed when you go to sleep, maybe you feel good throughout the day, you're having fun, you're doing your best, you're working hard, you have deep work block, and you go outside and you're trying to do all of like the good self-improvement habits that you always hear about. You keep trying to improve yourself to your absolute best. But just at the end of the day, like you feel a little bit down and feel a little bit off. I've been reading this book, Your Time to Thrive, and I'm making like a full hour plus guide on this on my main channel, like a full guide to sleep. Basically, I teach young guys essentially how to build muscle while being Christians and who are on self-improvement as well. Now, it really is simple. I have two pieces of like mental health advice that I give people, and I came from like a really bad spot, like a depressed, suicidal, like angry little kid, up until like like really happy, to be entirely honest, super happy, super hardworking, very dedicated guy. And one of the first one is to just stop caring as much. I think as men, we have this special, amazing ability just to kind of turn our emotions off when we so please. You can literally right now, if you choose to, and obviously you might have to practice a little bit, but anybody on planet Earth can right now think, I want to be happy. Just smile a little bit and now you're happy. Anybody right now can go, I want to be angry. I want to be a little bit ticked off at my current situation. I'm going to work extra hard because now I'm angry. You're in control. You don't have to let the emotion come in. You don't have to let the thought come in. The second piece of advice, there are two things that correlate very, very heavily with ultimate well-being. So if you look at old people, young people, people of any generation, any time period, there's two things. There's social connections. Do you have friends? And purpose. Do you have a purpose you're striving towards every single day? Now, the second one I've noticed is a lot harder. The first one is still difficult, but I notice that people tend to have that one more often. People normally either have friends or they have neither, right? So what your exercise could be, if you're thinking about, man, what am I here for? What's my goal in life? What's my purpose in life? Find it. Work hard. Your purpose can simply just be do your absolute best all of the time. Your purpose can be, I'm going to dedicate this next block of my life to getting the best possible body that I can. Not just like physically, but internally as well. Your health, your fitness, your aesthetics, your look, your posture, I don't know, like realigning your spine, avoiding back pain. Just making yourself as physically healthy as possible. Then once you stop caring, once you start to realize that I'm fine, my purpose is at a good spot, my relationships are at a good spot, and maybe you still feel that way. The ultimate solution is just sleep. All these people feel like depressed at the end of the day or anxious at the end of the day. And the number one reason is the reason why I brought up the book specifically. It's just because you're the most tired. If you look at the correlation between sleep deprivation and depression, it's basically like a 1-to-1. The more sleep deprived you are, the more depressed you are. Again, it's different if you wake up and you're staring at the ceiling and you don't want to be here and it's just a huge ruckus. But if you notice yourself feeling good throughout the entire day, and then just at nighttime, even you have your Bible in your hand and you just get done praying and you're closing your eyes to go to sleep, it's just because you're tired. I've noticed this the past couple days where I'm stressed and I'm wondering if like I'm doing all the right things or if my life is meaningless or if I'm going into the right position with my business and with my self-improvement, if I'm doing all the right things and I have the right friends and I'm making the right jokes and I'm not being sinful in the way that, because like I'm a social guy. I talk to girls and I'm like flirtatious with them. Is that wrong? Am I doing it the wrong way? Some people would say yes. But I have to look at the fact and look at the world, look at my situation around me, and I need to go, am I doing the right thing? Yes or no? Am I doing my best? And I like to think all of the time I'm trying my best. That is what you do. As long as you are trying as hard as you possibly can muster. Not just hard, not just really hard, but as hard as you can. You cannot be depressed. And when you are, you're able to turn it off and just say, I'm tired. In the morning, I'll feel fine. And then in the morning, you work very, very hard as you can, and you get better and you feel better. And you over time notice once that depression demon starts coming in, I'm just tired. Oh no, I get to sleep now. It's simple. A lot of people just don't understand it. And I've done tons and tons and tons of research on this. I've battled my own depression, my own mental health issues, my own troubles, all of these things. I'm telling you, this is the advice that can change and save at least my life. I'm not going to say yours, but if you follow it, and if you're anything like I was, and if you feel like I'm talking to you specifically, then you definitely can be helped by me. And follow this advice. Step 1, stop caring as much. Step 2, learn how to socialize. That just comes with volume, literally just talking to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, thousands, tens of thousands. Having a purpose, which you can turn on right now. Literally, by the time I'm done talking, you'll have all of these things done except like the socialization aspect. You can solve all the rest of the stuff. You can just not be socially inept. Like, to be quite honest, if you just act like yourself and you like amplify your personality like 2 or 3-fold, you're basically a social genius. Like, everybody else is retarded, man. I swear. Nobody knows how to socialize these days. And then if it keeps coming, but you fall asleep, and then in the morning you wake up and you're fine, So that has been everything. If you're interested, I have a little program linked in the description where I basically just teach guys, young Christian men, how to essentially just build muscle, build a nice physique, like get strong, all that type of stuff. I think it's very important. A lot of people like to look at it as if it's some type of negative thing, but I personally don't, and it's not. So yeah, that's everything. My name's been Brandon. Keep doing the best, doing your best. Trust God. Signing off.